Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it is Tuesday the 21st of April. It's 11:44 and we're feeling hot. Red day today. Okay, I wondered if you wanted to have a look at the puzzle. It's completed. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. It will be going away later. Okay, have a look. Okay, I know you can't see much, but it is completed. If I can. I'll try and take a photograph before I put it away and then I can show you guys. Okay, woo, the lips are red, aren't they? Okay, I'm not really a lover of red lipstick, but it's what we've got going on. Okay, so we're going to leave the puzzle there. Fine. What about my drinks? I did get a red coaster. I've made myself, okay, red. It's the best it's going to get. Red coaster. Cup of coffee. Red. But this is my my red smoothie for the day. It has 3 strawberries, fresh, big, fresh, juicy strawberries, 1 banana, rather ripe, so it's really nice and sweet. 6 raspberries, milk, full fat milk, and a dash of honey. Strawberry and banana milkshake with some raspberry in there. I was going to put raspberry ripple ice cream in it and I said no. I'll have that later for pudding. That would do me some good. Then I looked for red cards. Got my red cardigan on. I didn't think I had many red cards. Mother Mary, it's going to be like strawberry seeds I'm going to have in my mouth. Mother Mary. Let's do this as we go along. I've got the cards behind me because I wanted to show you the puzzle. Mr. Maintenance guy's a little bit on it today. I haven't put the milk away. Okay, I need to put the milk away. That's like something Jamie does. He always leaves the milk out. We just laugh. Always. Okay, let me just put the milk away. What we call doing a Jamie. Okay. Oh, come. I've got Anna's cards just because they're red, the packaging. And we've been kind of following these. I've got the Lover's Oracle. I did pull out the Secret Colour of Language and the Chakra cards, and I thought that each day we should pull one of these and see whether or not we can combine the colour red with another colour. We'll see how that goes. Divine Feminine cards again. The Tarot of Sexual Magic. And the postcards from Ladybird. So I seem to have pulled, I can pull myself in now. Okay, all happy days. Jasper's asleep. His chair slanted towards me. Oh, bless him. He looks really peaceful. He's breathing quite fast. Okay, I wonder what he's dreaming about. Postcards from Ladybird. Knots. Learn about knots. What are we learning about? Knots. Okay, we're definitely going to be putting these away. Let's pull some cards. Let's see what's going on this Tuesday. Oh, that was a big sigh, Jas. I wonder what he's dreaming about. I wonder what he's thinking. Sometimes he lays down, he's got his eyes open, he's just staring. Okay, we're just going to have the one. Perfect. I'm putting them in upside down because apparently I don't want to be influenced. What's going on? Calm down, calm down. Take it easy with Cadbury's caramel. But I have to wait for like yellow. Take it easy. Okay. Lover's Oracle, come here. Have you guys played Pick a Pile yet? They're awesome messages. They're about 20 minutes long. You can just, it's the secret language of colour. Therapy session. It's like pick a pile. They're so good, the messages. And it's just for an exchange for an energy donation. I'll put the details in the description box. There seems to be one colour. There's a lot of people are picking. But all the messages are awesome. Okay. What's going on here then? Right. That's interesting because I picked up on Jasper sleeping and what's he kind of thinking about. And I spoke about his eyes being open. And it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So it's Jasper dreaming about the Divine Feminine, joy. Close your eyes, Divine Masculine, and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow, I want to say your Divine Feminine, into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. All that tree hugging again, Divine Feminines, look. So it's definitely about nature that's getting the messages through to the Divine Masculine. And now you're giving me a heartache. It's a fool's game. Yeah, it's a shame, shame. That's Pepsi and Shirley, if you wanted to know. They were the backing singers to Wham. For Wham. Wham, bam, I am a man. Job or no job, you can tell me that I'm not. Do you enjoy what you do? If not, just stop. Don't stay there and rot. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay. Tarot of Sexual Magic, coming out. You gotta get on down. You gotta get on down. It's like the puzzle pieces are easy. Go down. All I can see on the back of this postcard, the Ladybird postcards, is I'm part of the Ladybird generation. Correspondence address. Okay. That's a lovely card. Three of Pentacles, coming into union. This is really about allowing your... Look, you're both stuck at home. It's like you're in isolation. So regardless of your circumstances, this is two like-minded people who don't actually mind being with each other and being locked up. It's like they're just amusing themselves. I feel like they're cooking together. They're in the kitchen. Hi, Lily. Oh, you feel lovely and warm. That's the only card I'm going to pull from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Hi, sweetie. How is it out there? It feels lovely. I thought it was a little bit nippy in the breeze. Another big sigh from Jasper. It's a beautiful card. Let's read it again. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Joyful, handful of the Divine Feminine. How divine. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Are we going to find out about what these circumstances are, or is it just really isolation, the lockdown? This here, with seeing as the Divine Feminine is out and about with trees, this could actually be the Divine Masculine who's taking lockdown very seriously. Okay, and it's like the Divine Feminine saying, I'd still rather be with you. So, okay. Should we have a look at what this postcard says then? Hey. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Well, we've got some smoothie blending going on. Smooth. in a milk bottle. Okay. You'd like it. Or you not like it? You look like you've been crying. Your eyes look a bit red. Let's have a look at the postcard. The stars and their legends. Oh, this was so written in the stars. It's got Mizar and Mizar, if that's how you say it. It feels like it's saying that's my star. And it's and then you've got the pole star. Bit pole dancing going on here. Show me your pole dancing skills. So I feel it was just written in the stars and their legends. All being lined up. It's not like that little one, little cub. You got to sleep. Okay. Divine Feminine then. Is Mother Mary waiting till the end? Through the eye of the storm. Maybe it's going to be lifted soon, guys. I don't know. I have not been I keep forgetting that it's about, to be honest with you. I haven't really been even. I haven't been drawn to the news. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to just carry on living. The adjustments don't really affect me that much. Just makes it all a little bit more simpler, really. But we've got, oh, how do I pronounce this? Lady of the Lotus Born. Now, seeing as we had the Lotus come out yesterday and it was under the Doll rainbow. Okay, it needed, like, spicing up. Yishi to Soul Goal. You know it's not going to be that. Embodiment of the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. It's like balls. Ball raging. I don't know what to call it. Ball bashing. Does Divine Masculine think he's going to get a ball bashing? Oh, well, it depends. Okay. No, let's carry on with this. Depends what kind of ball bashing you're talking about. Okay. Can we carry on? There's definitely a fear, isn't there? Regarding circumstances. Who's this coming in the window? 121. 121. That's who's coming in the window. 121. It's 11:57. We've got to get to the page. When your soul selects her card, it can be so easy to forget that everything we touch, everything we say, and everything we do is not separate from the divine. Yes, she embodied one of the most potent spiritual truths. The female body is an asset to enlightenment, not a hindrance. The body is a vehicle to free us from the idea that there are any limitations to reality. Tantra, which weaves together the sacred and mundane to reveal the spiritual nature of all things, allowed Yeshi to realise that she was both an ordinary woman and an incarnation of the Buddha. How do I say this? Bajari Ganoni. We are both human and divine. We are both a mortal body and an eternal essence that continues on. The body too often can be the scapegoat for so much hate, distrust and violence. The body holds infinite wisdom, pleasure and possibilities. This is the moment to see your gorgeous body as a tremendous gift it is. Is this still the hold up? Is the body? Okay. This is a moment to see your gorgeous body as a tremendous gift it is. It's the moment to realise that there is no greater intoxication than just being fully in your body from head to soul. Yeshi is the call to remember the holiness of your flesh, the deep wisdom your body contains, and the temple you walk around in every day. Okay, so here's your soul voice meditation. What helps me remember that my body is sacred? Oh, do you want to know the answer? Because I feel this is for the Divine Masculine, okay? Because your Divine Feminine thinks you're sexy and tells you that. You know your Divine Feminine thinks you're sexy. That's why. What helps me remember that my body is sacred? My Divine Feminine. Intention. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Your Divine Feminine loves you just how you are. You know that. Just like you love her just the way that she is. And she knows that. It's like the Divine Masculines have helped the Divine Feminines overcome so many insecurities. It was like, it is like, allow the Divine Feminine to do the same for you. Allow her to repay the favour. It's a really silly thing to be holding you back. Especially as your body's going to keep changing as you evolve. So you're best to go with the flow. Even if you've let yourself slip, you will not be judged, not by a Divine Feminine. If you're judged, that's not Divine Feminine. I give you permission to get out of there. Okay. That's not what the cards are coming up with though, is it? No. No. Tarot of Desires. That's what I feel. It's like you desire it so much. And you just don't feel like you're good enough. And I do feel that this is for the Divine Masculine. It could be for the Divine Feminine. If it is, then you're very much, I think, in your masculine energy. Divine Feminine's here. Like, she's doing a clean-up job. So, hold on a second. She's got, like, janitor clothes on. A bit like these. Well, they don't dress like this. I don't think so. I haven't really looked. But it's like she's the janitor. Maintenance. She's taking care of all the money. Here. She's the Divine Feminine is just about to reap what she sowed. 7 of Pentacles, it's time for the harvest. So the Divine Feminine is actually, she's got her work clothes on, okay, and she's focusing on manifesting now. And I'm going to say manifesting miracles. The birds are around her. They are sending her messages. She already has her hands on one coin and is just about to rake that in. Divine Feminine. Interesting. 3 of Swords. Okay, now with this card here, first of all, I felt it was a deflation of the Divine Feminine regarding the Divine Masculine's resurrection. So she's cracking on. She's raking it in now. Okay, she's not going to wait. She understands she's receiving the messages. She's ready to work now. She's ready to do the work, okay, to like manifest the manifestation into the physical. So she's looking up at the sky here. I'm going to explain the card before I show you. I think that's just kind of easier. She's looking up at the sky here, but she's looking up at the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords is that heartache, okay? It's that heart that's got them 3 swords stuck in there. And the only person that can pull them out is the owner of that heart. And I feel here as if she's like blowing them up. She's just surrendered it. She's naked here. She's even got her big boobies out, okay? She doesn't care whether they're like firm or what they look like. It's a freedom here, but it feels like her head's tipped back as if she's just kind of surrendered the Divine Masculine's resurrection, the heartache, and she's just moving on. It's the 4 of Swords, so she has been in solitude because the 4 of Swords is about resting, rejuvenating, connecting with the Divine to work out what's the next step. And it's a surrender. It's not waiting for the Divine Masculine to resurrect, to join her. She is now claiming her legacy. And she's good. So I feel like everything's been surrendered, including her vulnerability about being seen, just seen in general, for who she truly is. If that hasn't happened yet, and you're feminine and you're kind of thinking I still need to do that, then do that. That's what you really need to kind of crack on and do. And in comes the abundance. So it's still carrying on with the divine feminines here, truly surrendering. Okay, let's get one more. This one? Okay. And we have the masculine who's in a boat, not going anywhere. Got the Six of Swords around him. It is about moving on. But he's just sitting there at the moment, guys. And that's why the divine feminine, you're not to wait. Like, even energetically, okay? It's just like, let it go. Let the heartache go, move on. Because the divine masculine is still, like, pondering here. You might feel that the energy's become rather still. So he's having a good think, really. It's time for you to rake in your prosperity. The abundance, it's coming in. You just need to allow the divine masculine to do whatever he needs to do. And don't, like, take it personally as if you're not good enough, divine feminines. It says that, you know, you need to really adore and love yourself and your body. It's the vessel that carries your beautiful soul around. You must love it. Okay. So we've got the masculine here. It looks like he's got a cup of coffee out there, or a cup of tea. Not sure. He has a cup on his lap. He's not far then. So he's not far from home. It's a bit like me when I take my coffee out for a little walk. He had a boat yesterday, didn't he? So he could be by the water. Okay. Six of Swords, it's the card of moving on. It means you're leaving turbulent times behind and you're now preparing to go to calmer waters. The waters that he's looking at are more wavy, choppy. Lily, that was your paw in my leg. And more choppy here. At the forefront, things are choppy. Behind him, things are very still. Mental conflict was coming through then. And we've got the Death card. Is that a vulture? On a unicorn, there's a unicorn. There's something here blocking the divine masculines. Someone's like made him feel very impure. Let's put it that way. Because we have, I'm going to say it's a unicorn. There's a butterfly as well, but there's like, I think it's a vulture. I'm not very good with my birds, but it's on the actual like unicorn's back, but the unicorn hasn't got its horn. Oh, okay. I watched this. This was in Merlin. And Arthur killed a unicorn. And he returned with the horn. The unicorn's horn. And the king was like really impressed. And Arthur was told that bad things are going to happen to you now because you killed a unicorn. And because of their purity. And immediately everything dried up. Okay, so this is really... I don't know whether the divine masculine, because... like Arthur was adamant that that was wrong. That was just like hocus pocus bullshit. Magic. It's like, seriously, things aren't going to kind of happen to me just because I killed a unicorn. Well, it did. It happened to the whole land. And he had to go through some tests. But in the end, he figured out that it was him that had caused everyone to suffer because he had slayed something so pure. So I don't know whether someone's stopping the divine masculine or whether the divine masculine's having a series of unfortunate events taking place, and that could be due to... I did say before about not fucking with this connection because karma will come and like pretty much immediately. So it's really kind of like divine masculine. If you're going through a bad time and you can't work out why you have some bad luck at the moment, maybe consider, is it because of how you treated your divine feminine? Something worthwhile considering. I think you might find it is, but because you're denying your truth. And we spoke about the Tower comes in, and that you can make it easy on yourself, and the universe will shift you onto the path you're meant to be on. So, but I did wonder whether that was a divine masculine, and he had someone make him feel very unpure and like they was not worthy. But that might be his own thoughts, I want to say, that he's just not worthy. He's got this lightning bolt that's coming into this plant pot. Something springs up very quickly, starts growing. It's like he brings life to it. He doesn't look great, does he? He looks like he's got dark eyes, dark circles around his eyes. What's wrong with his leg? If it's him. He's got scratches up his arms. I don't know whether that would be self-harm. And men do self-harm. I was quite shocked, actually, how many men do harm themselves. It goes on, it happens. Are we getting to the root of the issue? Because it's coming from that hand. Someone could have got really low. Really, really low and just kind of wanted to opt out. They might be feeling a bit silly about that now. The only word I can come up with, where it's a feeling, is just compassion. I feel it's compassion. Sometimes it can seem like that's the only way out. Just to escape this. Okay. You won't be allowed. The divine won't allow it to happen, even that. But I haven't come across it for a while, but I do know divine masculine, actual people, divine masculines who have got to that point. It does happen. Even in divine counterparts. One of them's considered taking their lives. It's quite common, actually. Right. But, yeah. Surrender. If your time's up, your time's up. If it's not, it doesn't matter what you do. You're not going nowhere. 10 of Wands, and that's the burden. So there's some realisation here for you. Just trying to see it's definitely something maybe to do with the hip. We've got the leg here. It's like a yoga pose, but these rods. I feel as if the divine masculine may be just so overworking. He could be due to collapse soon. Or he could be close to, like, feeling as if he doesn't know how much more he can take. If it just feels tired. Okay. Mother Mary. Yes. Our Lady of Sacred Union. So remember, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can annoy. You can annoy your divine feminine if you like. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I meant in a teasing way, not to annoy her. It's like, don't annoy her by avoiding her. You can annoy her just by being beautifully you. Okay, let's carry on. I feel like I'm digging my own grave. Okay, right, 37. There is a conflict occurring within you, and perhaps you see this reflected in your world. There are warring opposites trying to find a way to be together in peace. It is not because you are doing something wrong. It is because you are doing something right. You are growing. I will keep you safe. I will ensure you find the way by which all can function in harmony. Trust me as I guide you into sacred union within yourself and with the world around you. Do not give up, beloved. Harmony will find its way into your heart soon. Good to hear. Sometimes choices need to be made between this way or that. Sometimes this is healthy and essential for our growth. Yet there are other times when a choice of inclusion, choosing both this way and that, is the way through which we can best grow. A choice of inclusion allows us to learn how to bring apparently opposing forces together into harmony within us and in our world. This might be showing up a completely internal issue for you. Perhaps you are dealing with conflicting desires for a family and love relationship, and to feel safe and secure internally in that community. But at the same time, you are longing for independence and freedom to explore and express yourself and your creativity in the world. Perhaps that inner struggle of coming together is far more subtle and difficult to pin down, a sense that you want to live your life lightly and with joy, but also that you really want to know and be who you are, to not hide yourself from yourself or anyone else, even if that means expressing anger or sadness or fear. You might be trying to find a way to be both the mother and the lover, or the father and the friend. You might be trying to find a way to be the healer and the vulnerable one, who needs healing, love and support too, despite all your strength. This might also be an issue that is reflected in your physical world. Perhaps you are trying to decide on relationship issues such as whether to proceed into marriage, or are wondering how to build a better relationship with yourself. Perhaps you are trying to bring your head and heart together so that your life feels aligned and moving in one direction, rather than feeling pulled apart by competing demands on your time and energy. Our Lady of the Sacred Union shows up when we are working on finding a way through opposition and disharmony and into integration and functional behaviour. Conflicts can be an essential aspect of growth, like friction that creates sparks and fuels the fires of transformation. Our challenges can fire us up and give us the impetus we need to take action and be bold. Or sometimes they can wear us down and lead us into emotional fatigue and depression, particularly if we feel that the challenge has been continuing on for far too long without respite or relief. No matter whether we are on fire with a passion for finding a solution, or drained and exhausted and needing the tender, nourishing grace of heaven to inspire us with the solution that we have not as yet been able to find, Our Lady is here to help. She asks you not to worry about one choice or another, but to make space in your heart for a third option, another perspective, another way to be with this issue. She says that there is always another way to be, no matter how set in stone your situation or issue may appear. There is always another way, another perspective, another path through the issue into resolution. Allow her to bless you with her guiding hand now as she shows you the other way through into harmony. Just keep repeating these Lovers Oracle. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So here's the healing process and affirmation. You are standing with a beautiful, tall and powerful woman who is holding a golden scale. On each side of the scale you see each of the pairs of opposites. It might be two choices that you are considering, two options in life, two ways to go, two relationships or career paths. Or it might not be that obvious to you what your choices are. It might be more a sense of not knowing exactly which way to go in your relationship or career, or how to proceed to heal a health or financial issue, for example. Eventually your attention moves away from the two sides of the scale and rests at the centre of the scale where there is a white rose blooming. with a diamond in its centre. As you gaze at that rose and diamond, it spins, creating a field of light. I can see butterflies outside. That light pierces into your mind and heart. It cleanses and opens your mind and heart to new possibilities, a transcendent choice. You don't have to understand it, just allow it with trust. When you are ready, say the following healing affirmation 3 times, aloud if possible, or repeat it quietly in your mind if needs be. The Lady of Unconditional Love, Our Lady of Sacred Union, Mother Mary, reveals the transcendent choice, the third way, in the perfect time. She blesses me with understanding and brings the angels to assist me now. I celebrate her with thanks. Blessings to the Holy Mother. I do feel here as if the key might be, it's maybe how you've treated your divine counterpart, let's put it that way. Have a look at how you've treated your divine counterpart. You'll know if you've been out of line. Come on. Otherwise you're in denial. Not ready. You have to sit in that boat a bit long. A bit longer. Right, I'm going to get a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card, if I can get my words out. So today's colour is red. So I've had my red smoothie, which is all good. That goodness. It's 12:21, which is an awesome mirror. I'm going to plan on what else have I got red to eat. So I've got some red peppers, got some tomatoes, got some radishes, red apples, got some strawberry yoghurt, and it's fun, it's different, entertaining, keeping yourself entertained and healthy. Any exercises you want to do today, work on the root chakra, okay, the base chakra. Let's get a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card for today. Okay, gratitude. Wow, gratitude. I remember, I'm going to tell you this, because I said earlier about how I kind of forgot about that. There was a day, like every day for quite a few months. Like every day, Megan was like always threatening to end it. It got too much, but I just said to her, I can't take it anymore. Not knowing whether or not you're actually going to, do that. I remember doing her a reading during that time, but she wasn't interested in listening. And this card come up. Wait till you hear it. She wasn't really impressed at that time. And now she has so much appreciation for me, it's untrue. You're going to giggle when you see this, but it's perfect cards come up. Couldn't have picked a perfect one. Gratitude. Okay. So let's go to the purple cards. Just want to see what they mean. The purple overall impression, seeing the unseen. Keywords, guidance, intuition, secrets, integrity, knowledge, spirituality, inner child, mystery, and dignity. Let's read this. We've not had this one yet. Are you ready? Lucy from Indigo. I am so glad you are in my life. Pick a pile then. Donate to the channel. Pick a pile. It's already mentioned Rose a few times. That one seems to be quite popular. Okay? Pick a pile for an energy donation. Seriously. Let's keep it going. Let's get back to a serious note and read this. Well, that was a serious note, but okay. You don't know what you're missing out on. They're awesome messages. Find the video. I'll put the description in the box anyway. Description in the box. We're going to get back to gratitude. Lucy from Indigo. I'm so glad you are in my life. The legend. The legend. Lucy's best friend writes a letter to Lucy's unborn child. She does this so that one day the child will understand how extraordinary her mother is. Lucy is a friend from Indigo. Someone who always supports, never judges, always sees the good side, whatever the circumstances, and uplifts all those around her. In the letter, her gratitude for Lucy shines through. Inspiration. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. So I'm going to go back to tell you about Megan. So at this point, she rolled her eyes. Like, it's like, I'm not impressed. I don't want to hear what you've got to say. Okay? And her dad also said to her, especially before he made his transition, he said to her, Megan, he said, don't be like me, please listen to your mum. She really does know what she's talking about. That's what he said to her. I kind of joke around, I go, do you remember what your dad told you? You must listen to mummy. So, but it is serious, it happened. So inspiration, gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you are unhappy in any relationship, Lucy reminds you that it is always in your power to change it. There is no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. Yes, they do. If you're a good person, then you know the right thing to do. Okay. Personal inquiry. Who is the person I admire most? Why? How can I live at that level? Key ideas: friendship, deep love, pregnancy, nurturing, unconditional love towards self or others. Keywords: appreciation, recognition, and esteem. Here's a meditation. For the next 10 days, spend a few minutes each day making a gratitude list. Do not look at the previous day's list when you begin each day. At the end of 10 days, read all the lists. Notice what keeps coming up. Are you on your list? Wow. Okay. Right. I didn't do the cards. It's like I feel like I get blamed for it. That's what I felt. So like, I didn't write that card. I'm sorry that card's in there and it triggers you. It's like, how's that my issue? I'm a nice person. Nice things happen to nice people. My mum always told me that. Maybe not immediately, but you must believe that nice things happen to nice people. All the good that you do will come back to you. Same with the opposite. It doesn't matter what I say, because good people do good things. So it's like, that's between you and your creator. You. Okay, don't giggle at them. It's not even funny. I do find that card funny. What am I meant to say? Just sit here and not acknowledge it? I'll be stupid now. I don't do things like that. It's 12:27. Not long to my birthday. 6 days. Right. Okay. Gold. You are gold. Gold. You want to put something with red, maybe some gold. Attract abundance, 21. Now I spoke about it being, I think it was 12:12, 12:21. Gold. Let's see if it's in here. Let's attract some abundance, yeah? Very nice, look. Divine Feminine here. She's raking it in. She's just about to rake it in. Gold provides clarity in decision making, attracting abundance, expanding awareness, and clearing the path to wisdom, knowledge, and guess who? Joy. Look, she's clearing the path. Chop chop. That's what he said. Strengthen all fields of the body and spirit with gold, the strongest colour for healing all illness, but use it wisely. Don't be greedy. To attract abundance, focus on activating golden energy in the palms of your hands. Okay, abundance. Hold a gold coin on each of your palms and focus on the gratitude for the abundance you already have. I'm going to say that gratitude there is your Divine Feminine. Close your eyes and bless the coins, imagining them multiplying into a mountain of abundance. Activate the golden energy in your palms by sending golden light into them. When your hands begin to tingle, you'll know that where appropriate, red and gold today, yeah? Come on. Where appropriate. I haven't got no gold. Oh, my earrings. They kind of got a gold edging. Oh, I know, my bracelet, look. I'm sorted. My attire's done. How about yours? Yeah, you're good. Look good. Okay, let's crack on. Right. Should we just read this all the way back through? Because it's meant to be like a little exercise for you. Right in the palm of your hands. Hold a gold coin in each of your palms and focus on the gratitude for the abundance you already have. Close your eyes and bless the coins, imagining them multiplying into a mountain of abundance. Activate the golden energy in your palms by sending golden light into them. When your hands begin to tingle, you'll know that where appropriate, everything you touch can now turn to gold. Midas touch. Told you, what I hate this, I told you. Well, I do keep repeating the same shit, don't I? I mean, it's like you might just have to go and find another channel if you're not keeping up. So I'm sorry, the class carries on. Well, it might shape you up, mightn't it? I don't know, you're just going to keep attracting shit if you've got a shitty attitude. Especially if you've got a shitty attitude towards the divine feminine or the divine masculine. You're just going to attract more shit. So it's like you could just carry on. It doesn't matter. The divine feminine gets it. Well, that's what I feel. Gets it. They're like, well, you just carry on attracting what you're attracting. She's not attracting that. That crap. Okay. I stopped again, didn't I? So, Divine Spirit, open the well of abundance in my heart and attract continuous blessings into my life. I don't know why the Divine Masculine thinks they can bypass some stuff. I don't. How long are you keeping me on for? I'm going soon. I'm not staying on for an hour and 20. Well, look at your dark side. You can't dim the Divine Feminine's light anymore. It doesn't work. You're just dimming your own light and it's getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And it's getting dimmer and dimmer to the Divine Feminine. It's like, why is the Divine Feminine going to hang out with someone that doesn't show her appreciation? Not going to happen, is it? So. It's obvious I don't care. I keep doing these little nervous. Well, I don't like. We're just going to get off. There's loads of butterflies around, so maybe the Divine Masculines have like kind of come out of their cocoons. Maybe. Okay, final reminder. Goes to the pumpkin patch. Counts your blessings. You're not appreciative of your divine counterpart. Not much more I can say. Apart from if you do want your luck to turn around, just have a look at your attitude. It'll turn around very quickly once you acknowledge it, what's going on. It's the last thing that you think. Okay. It's who you've got a beef with in life. Have a look at that. That doesn't mean you have to... I mean, I have like... There's some people I don't want to see, but I don't have a beef with them. I'm not angry or resentful. I definitely don't ignore them. Doesn't mean that I'll interact, but it doesn't mean that I ignore them. I do get back to them. So this adorable and forlorn little figure is almost transparent, so still and quiet that you may overlook her, thinking you have just seen a wisp of mist go trailing past. When really, all the time, this little ghost is silently standing before you, gently reminding you of something very important, that it soon will be time to harvest again. and the ghost of harvests missed in the past will come back to haunt you if you do not take your time and look around right now at all that is. She's not invisible, and she is always there, a reminder that the seasons turn, that the harvest must be brought in, and that those who stay with the earth a while are not always here to haunt you negatively. They are here to help you till their work is done. This little ghost loves her misty home, adores appearing to you when you have forgotten your blessings and your rights, and appears at exactly the right time in your life when you've nearly forgotten how lucky you are. The ghost of the pumpkin patch speaks. Something that is a blessing is being overlooked. It appears cloaked and seems almost invisible to you. You must stand in your field, that is to say your life, and look around you and see all that has been given to you again and give thanks for it. You are forgetting how much you truly have and how much you will have again and again. My time is the harvest, and it is now your time to bring in or harvest the joy and love of what you have so much of and share your abundance. Something precious is all about you, but it has become so familiar you can barely see it anymore. It is such a fixture in your life that familiarity has bred, if not contempt, a kind of blindness. The beautiful little girl ghost in the pumpkin patch asks you, very gently, to see the abundance all around you and to appreciate that while you are in physical form, there is so much you can enjoy. She wishes for you to harvest what is yours now and to also take steps to call in any debts. There can be outstanding money issues associated with this card. And share the bounty. Do not let anyone cheat you. And know that you don't own a single thing in truth. It will all pass through your hands, but still, ironically, these things you have earned through your hard work are worth protecting. They are not too small. They are not too ordinary. You have more material wealth than you think. So please do count your blessings every day. Wow. And we're going to end on that note. Have yourself a fantastic, hot, fiery, hot, red, hot, pink, whatever shade you're going for of red, okay? Have a fantastic day. And we will catch up, if not later today, then tomorrow. And the colour is orange. So have a think about juicing and all your foods and what clothes you can wear. Seriously, it's great. Doesn't take much, okay? Just put some effort into it. Like mental effort, just think, okay? And that's it. Book yourself in one of the pick a pile for an energy donation. Okay, have a fantastic day. I'll put the link to the video actually in the description box. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.